welcome back to All About Health podcast. This is our 12th episode, very exciting, our second episode from Hawaii. And today's episode is going to be all about supplements, the supplements that I take, why I take them, when I take them, and then I also put up a question box on my Instagram asking if you had any questions about supplements, and I did get a few, especially about a new product that Magnum has recently released, so we're going to get to that at the end. But before we get into all of the supplement talk, we have to do our segments of the week. So our first segment is my favorite movie or show or what I've been watching, and that is, for me, The Amazing Race. So we haven't watched The Amazing Race in years, but being at this house, we don't have a lot of the streaming platforms yet. And so the one that we do have, I believe, is CBS or something like that. Whatever platform you can get CBS on, I do not know. My sister, Daisy, is the one who does all the TV stuff. But we do have access to The Amazing Race. So we recently started watching that, and it's actually been pretty entertaining. That's something that we've been watching pretty much every night now for the last week or so. So that is definitely my favorite of the week. And then my second segment is what my favorite recipe or food or what I've been eating of the week is, and I would say that it is protein pancakes. I'm going to link the recipe that I've been making recently down below. Protein pancakes, they're just so good. Like, they're high in protein, they taste delicious, they keep you full, they're just so perfect. And so I've been really enjoying those, and I'm going to be linking the recipe down below if you also want to make some delicious protein pancakes. Okay, so I've got a lot of things planned for this supplement episode, so I'm just going to get straight into it. So before I talk about what supplements I take, I do want to say that I am sponsored by Magnum Nutraceuticals, which is a supplement company that is based out of Surrey, British Columbia, so it's a Canadian company, and they've been around for 16 years, and I have been very fortunate and I'm very grateful to have met the owner, Marcus Collius, multiple times. He is like family to us. He's like an uncle. Same with a lot of the athletes that are sponsored by Magnum. I'm very grateful that we're very close as a team. Jake Doan is one of them, and he's like an uncle to me. There's so many other amazing athletes that we've just become such close friends. Even if we've never met before, like, we're all very close on social media. Many of them I have met in person, and so it's just a great team to be a part of. And even though I am sponsored by them, anything that I say today is going to be my total honest truth, how I feel about the supplements. And as you're going to see in what I take, I don't take all of Magnum supplements at the moment. This is what I have right now because we have been here for only a few weeks in Hawaii and we've only done one Magnum order. We don't have all the supplements I would usually take, and just some of them I don't take. So that is what I just wanted to say. Also, you don't need supplements to make fitness, what am I gonna say here? Like, results. You don't need to take supplements to get results. They're there to help your fitness journey, have a little bit more fun with it. And also, if you're taking supplements and you're not working out, your nutrition's not on point, you're not weightlifting, you're not getting good sleep, they're not going to really do much. You have to make sure that you're putting in the effort first for the supplements to work. And those are just a few disclaimers I wanted to add at the beginning. Also, one more thing is, if you're interested in supplements, I do have a discount code on Magnum. So if you go to magnumsubs.com or magnumsubs.ca and use code OVERBECK, you will save, I think it's 10%, 10 or 15%. But that's everything that I wanted to say for a disclaimer and at the beginning. Now I'm going to actually get into what supplements I take, when, why, all that stuff. So the first one that I'm going to mention is my absolute favorite supplement from Magnum ever. And it is brand new. So they actually are just putting it on the website today, and it is Quattro Vegan. So for years, they've had regular Quattro, which is a whey-based protein powder, and it's great. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see that I bake with it all the time. And 4 years ago, I decided to cut out dairy out of my diet just because, for health reasons, like, it didn't really work with my body. And so that was one of the things that I had to cut out was Quattro, and I was so sad to cut it out because it is very delicious, and I loved it. I had it every single day. So I tried so many different vegan proteins after that. Like, I actually made a list, and I have tried over 20 different vegan proteins in the last 4 years because I just kept searching and I wanted to find which one was actually good. A lot of them were either super chalky and like just gross, like sludge in your mouth. Some of them tasted like dirt, like they were so gross. Some of them tasted like ground up seeds, which if you enjoy seeds, maybe you'd like those, but you know, it didn't really have much flavor to me. Or it would be like too sweet, like you didn't want to drink it all because it was like an overpowering of sweetness. Or it would taste okay, but the calories and protein didn't make sense at all. It would be like 160 calories and like 12 grams of protein. Like, that is not a protein powder. Like, that does not make sense. Anyway, so fast forward to now, Magnum has officially released their Quattro Vegan, and it is so delicious. Like, it's the best protein I've ever had. And again, I'm not just saying that because I'm sponsored by them. I'm saying it because I have tried over 20 protein powders, and this is the best one, for real. And the macros are awesome as well. It's only 110 calories, and it has 21 grams of protein. It only has 1 gram of carbs, 2 grams of fat. It has digestive enzymes in it. It also has 0 sugar, which is insane to me. It's so delicious. One of my favorite ways to have it is even just on its own. Like, I'll mix it with water and then I'll add some ice in there, and it literally tastes like a smoothie. Like, I don't know how they do it. Like, it tastes like an actual smoothie, but it's just the protein powder. So yeah, that's definitely my number 1 favorite supplement of all time from Magnum now. I love it. And again, it is now available on the website starting today, Monday. What day is it? Monday the 28th. Should be on the website now. And it'll be soon in a lot of supplement stores near you. Okay. The next supplement that I take from Magnum is called Limitless, and it is a pre-workout. And so this has caffeine in it to give you energy. Obviously, if you're taking a pre-workout, most of them do have caffeine, but this one also has creatine to help you build and maintain muscle, and also for cognitive benefits. And then it also has branched chain amino acids to support recovery, and it comes in 4 flavors. My personal favorite is the pink lemonade, but they're honestly all delicious. Like, again, I would not be talking about this supplement if I didn't like it. The flavors are all incredible. Like, they taste like juice. The pink lemonade actually tastes like pink lemonade, and I love pink lemonade. The mango peach is really good as well. It tastes like a mango peach juice box. There is fruit punch, which I don't know if I've actually, well, I guess I've had like a fruit punch juice box. Very delicious as well. And then there's blue raspberry, which tastes like a freezy to me. Like, they're just all really, really good, and I definitely recommend Limitless. Just keep in mind that if you are somebody who is like new to taking pre-workout and maybe you're not sure how well you'll do with caffeine and stimulants, just take it slow or do like half a scoop or something like that. But I love Limitless, and I take it usually before any workout that I'm doing, unless I've had a lot of coffee that day. But I like to take it before running. I'll take it before I do strength training. It's really good for any workout. The next supplement that I'm currently taking, and I don't take this all the time, I'm just taking this right now because I am in a calorie deficit and my goal is to lose a little bit of body fat, and it is called Afterburner. So Afterburner helps to burn fat while you sleep. It increases your body temperature, and it also decreases hunger and cravings, especially at night. So if you're somebody who like finishes dinner and then you're like, oh, I'm feeling a little snacky, but you've just had dinner, for me, I'm not hungry after dinner, but I'm like, it sounds good right now. So that helps definitely with reducing those hunger and cravings. Next one is called Main Brain. This I take every single day of the year. It's so good. Chef's kiss. And I have a little story about this one. So Main Brain helps to, by the way, if you see me keep looking over there, if you're watching this, I have everything written out because I am a planner. So main brain helps to boost memory, focus, creativity, improves your mind to muscle connection, and it is stimulant and caffeine free, which is awesome. So I actually have a story about main brain. So this was years ago when it first came out. I was a little bit skeptical of it. I was like, is this actually gonna be like that great? And so I decided to start taking it the week that my mom was going to some show. It was either like an Arnold or an Olympia or something like that with Magnum actually. And so my dad was at home, my mom was away, and then my sisters. And so I was kind of left in charge. At this time, we had our in-person gym. And so I was kind of in charge of doing like all of the classes. I was helping people with payments. I was helping people buy supplements because we actually sold them at our gym. Getting people set up with booths, remembering everybody's names. Like there was a lot. Cleaning the gym. And so I decided to start taking Main Brain because it was just released at that time. And I remember going out to the gym one morning and I was mentally making a list of things that I needed to bring back up to the house. If you remember when we had our gym, it was on our property. So we had the gym here and then our house was here. And so I walked down to the gym, made a mental list of everything that I needed to bring from the house. This is kind of confusing, but it'll make up sense in the end. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I somehow, which had never happened before, remembered every single thing that I needed on my mental list. And I was like, for a moment I sat there, I was like, how did I remember that? Like, I remember having that moment of being like, wow, this actually works. Also, I find that when I take it, my creativity is so much higher, like whether that's creativity with content creation or making Kangoo choreography, it's just so much better. And then one of my favorite things about it as well is that mind to muscle connection, which is so important for building muscle when you are working out and you're looking at your bicep and you can it's not actually growing in that moment, but you can imagine it growing. Or if you're doing squats and you're like, I want to feel this in my butt, and then you usually feel it in your quads. It's going to help so much with making that mind to muscle connection to your glutes, which is awesome. That was a little bit long, but as you can tell, I love Main Brain. Number 5 is Hard Muscle Builder, often called HMB because Hard Muscle Builder is a long name. But Hard Muscle Builder helps to build muscle, or if you're like me and you're in a calorie deficit, it helps to preserve that muscle. It also lowers cortisol, which is a stress hormone, so it's going to help you feel a little bit less stressed. Your body is going to be less stressed, which is great. But yeah, I remember also taking this the first week that it was released, and I remember just being like, wow, I feel so much more toned and strong. And so yeah, I definitely love Hard Muscle Builder as well. I usually take that one before any strength workout. But also, I do take it when I'm not doing strength workouts as well, because it just helps to create that habit and having just having the routine. Number 6 is DNA. And this one is a capsule, but it has branched chain amino acids in it. It helps to increase strength and also recover faster. It helps to increase your the weights you can use when you're weightlifting. It just makes you feel so good, so strong, and I love DNA. Next is G-Spring, and this one helps with recovery, deep sleep, restful sleep. It has melatonin in it, so it's going to help you fall asleep faster. I took it last night and I slept in 30 minutes later than I usually do, which is good for me because I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m. and I don't really, there's no reason for me to wake up that early. My body just naturally does. And so I was able to sleep in 30 minutes later today. It was great. Thank you, G-Spring. I also find that it helps me fall asleep faster, which is nice because often I can be laying in bed and I'll be thinking about a million things, and then it takes a long time for me to go to sleep. So I love G-Spring for that. Number 8 is Mimic. Mimic helps to encourage your body to use your carbohydrates that you eat, so optimizing your carb intake and using it as fuel for your workouts and storing it in your muscles rather than storing it as fat. Number 9, I'm going to have to speed up through this a little bit because it's getting a little long. And then lastly is number 9, which is Volume. This is stimulant-free, caffeine-free, and it increases nitric oxide production, which is going to make you look more pumped, more vascular. If you like that look of like veins on your shoulders or like veins on your forearms, it's gonna help you have that. It also increases blood flow, so it's just gonna like increase you just overall, while you're having a workout, you're gonna be more pumped. It's awesome. It's just such a good feeling. It's hard to describe it, but volume is a great one, especially when you're doing like an upper body day, or if you're doing like a lower body day. It gives you such a good like glute pump. Your butt feels like it's on fire. It's amazing. So those are all the supplements I'm currently taking from Magnum. If you are a Magnum person or you've seen Magnum before, you know that this is not all of them that they have on the website, but this is just what I'm currently taking, what I have designed for my goals. If you have any questions about how any of these work or if they actually work, I would recommend going to the website because they have like studies and links to how and why all of these things work there. So I'll put the Magnum website down below as well. Also, if you are looking for a great pre-workout stack before a strength session and you want to have like a good upper body pump, that mind-muscle connection just like through the roof, I recommend taking Limitless, Afterburner, Main Brain, or no, sorry, what am I doing? I'm just reading the list. Scratch that. I recommend taking Limitless, Main Brain, Hard Muscle Builder, DNA, G-Spring, Volume. Why did I do that again? Not G-Spring. Okay, I'm just scrapping that idea. But I just realized that one I did forget to add to the list is Big C. That's Magnum's creatine product, and I do take that as well. Okay, because I'm getting a little crazy here, I'm just gonna finish off with the questions that I got from you guys about Magnum. So the first one is, what is in the vegan protein? So again, this is a brand new product. So I pretty much, all of the questions I got were about Quattro Vegan. So Quattro Vegan is a blend of brown rice, pea, pumpkin, and quinoa proteins. Obviously, because it's Quattro, that means 4. So that's what the protein powder is made of. The next question is, does the vegan protein bake like the original, or do you alter the recipe? So I would say that it does bake differently, and the reason for that is because obviously whey has milk in it and it's gonna bake a little bit different than vegan protein would. Also, Quattro has egg protein in it, I believe, so it's gonna, again, bake a little bit different. I find that Quattro Vegan is so much better for like no bake recipes, and the reason for that is because it won't stick to your hands because it doesn't have like all of that. Not that Quattro regular has a lot of sugar in it, but like those natural sugars from milk. So the vegan protein is so much better for bake or no bake recipes. I love to make protein balls. You can make protein bars, no bake desserts. Definitely stay tuned for recipes coming with of all those things because I'm excited to do some experiments with Quattro Vegan. But it depends on what the recipe is really. Like, I think if it's like a muffin or a cookie or something like that, it'll probably turn out a little bit different. It won't be the same texture as if you made it with the regular Quattro, but it'll still be good. So it'll just be a little bit different. And then the last question I have for today is, when can you buy the vegan protein? And the answer is today. So exciting. You can buy Quattro Vegan today on the Magnum website, and then I believe it'll be coming to stores over the next couple of weeks. It's a great time to get it because if you have a vegan in your life or a plant-based person in your life or somebody who doesn't eat dairy or whatever that may be, this is a great time to buy that for them for Christmas. That's what I would be asking for Christmas. So yeah, those are all the details on what supplements I take, why, when, how, all about the new vegan Quattro. I know I was a little bit all over the place and kind of crazy today, but I get very passionate when it comes to supplements. So I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And let me know if you'd like another episode about supplements, because I can talk about the other supplements that are on Magnum's website that I don't take. I could even do a website like supplements I don't take and why, or something like that. Let me know if that'd be something you'd be interested in. I will see you in my next episode. Bye!